Mic check, mic check, mic check. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait, nah, let's turn that shit up. That shit a little low. Echo is crazy. I was trying to see. Check the shit out. I low-key trying to get some really major game shit. We got 500. That's what shit I thought like bunch of. We got 500 already. Let's that like but I really want to get some edges in, but I don't know what the fuck be going on, bro. Yo, it's like every time I try to play or some shit, motherfuckers don't want to play. I'm trying to play for some money. Nobody want to play. I be trying to get it out on. Trying to get the wages, get the comp. How everybody feeling today? It's Wednesday. LeBron in my own journey. Have anybody seen that movie? TV show? Unseen? It's just so good. I ain't done with it though. You need to hurry up with season 2 though. No bet. We hitting platinum this stream though if we don't get no wager matches in. Well, no promises because we on it to 6:30. Warriors play at 6:30. But of course, nah, we're gonna get out. We're gonna get on after the Wolves Lakers game. You know? I ain't even no hater for it, but shit, we got a hate watch. Fuck. I get tired of Lakers fans on Twitter. They'll be over dick riding the Warriors, over hating, talking about hate watch. Okay. Now I gotta hate watch the Lakers. Y'all, man, y'all already down 3-1. Y'all want to keep on trying to hate on us, pair. We losing shit. Now I gotta hate watch y'all. Y'all really down 1-3. Like, come on, man. He did. He sent KD home. Well, he did. Well, yeah, KD home. Then coming for LeBron. That shit did with Curry though. That shit other way around. Next round, Curry the one sent us at home. Curry and Jimmy, like for real, yo, wait. Plus, if we win, well, now that ain't gonna get that much rest because the second round of them to start. Cause who? Yeah. Who OKC playing? OKC gonna be playing either. Oh, they playing either Clippers or the Nuggets. So second round gonna start really soon. I was gonna say we can get a break if. Well, yeah, we send Rockets home tonight and the Lakers win. We get a more rest. More rest. Jimmy need that, especially Jim. Especially Jimmy and Curry need that, but especially Jimmy because he not 100% on that tailbone, so he can use that extra rest. Well, I'm on shit. I'm really trying to get some wages in right now. I'm rolling up. We don't get no wages shit. We just finna hoop until like 6:30. We're gonna hit GOAT later because I know I ain't gonna hit it this stream. That's what 24 more points. Gotta get off at 6:30 for the Warriors game, so I know I ain't gonna hit it. If I would've got on live on like 12, I would've. But I was knocked out. I ain't gonna say I was knocked out. I got drunk last night. I had got off live last night because I had, well, not last night, but yesterday, because something came up. It wasn't even nothing like Not like that. I had to go somewhere. So just something came up right here at the crib. Then, shit, I ain't get back on the game. Started watching the games. That shit, that was that. Y'all seen that video though? It's the all-time the all-time Hawks. OKC. I got another video coming though. With who was that? Ant. With Ant, he had a 30 ball, but the buckets were so nice, you know. Charles make sure. Like, oh shit! Hey yo, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. 9 viewers, 5 likes. Fucks with it. Anybody in the chat want to play one before I hop into one? Play one for free. Play one for money. It don't matter. Nobody want to play? Just want a quick one. Okay. I don't care, man. Okay, man. Gonna frame up and get into it. Get into this game. Trying to see who we go over first. I'm trying to think. Oh shit! Need that stretch. Road to go lead, yes sir. We 24 points away. We hitting that shit tonight though, cause my Warriors play at 6:30. So we want that shit later after the Lakers and Rockets game when I get back on. If I get back on low key, cause still got some more liquor. Might hit that back up. Not me. I might hit that liquor back up. I don't know why. Gary Trent Jr. is so fucking bogus. I don't care about none of that. That nigga bogus. That's crazy, cause I was low key from the pick him if he went anybody else. Gary Trent Jr. petty. Fuck you doing? I ain't gonna lie, only a 50 blocks from folks is crazy. Jairus Walker.
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's the Pacers to start out. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. 5 to shoot. Back to Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. He drains it as the shot clock ticks
Dunk the
down.
ball.
All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tooled big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now here's Neesmith. And here's Siakam for three. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot
How
two.
come nobody gonna pay for money anymore? I don't know. It's highly overrated or what? I don't even know. I gotta see what I'm talking about really like where he rated out ESPN making stuff. To me,
Well, Grant, they say early
I don't
in
really
his
see him
career, he had to work not
getting
just
no
on the
crazy
game,
praise.
but
He's a
his
great
attitude.
point guard.
That's true, BA. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge.
He's a great point guard. That's fucked up. You can't lie. He's a real, real point guard.
Lillard with the bucket.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and look at those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there
I don't
inside.
know why nobody want to play for good, right?
Shot from 16. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, you want to
That's
get
probably
him going
YouTube
as
side.
soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for a long
Let's
stretch.
get it.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And look at Giannis using his length inside,
Turn
allowing
around
him
and
to
beat
beat
it
the
down. She's
contact
saying
and get the
definitely on by
finish.
attacking. This is a 2.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Turner. It's Milwaukee with the rebound. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle plotted them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Indiana leading. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. To the middle. They swipe it. Another shot. And the layup good by Lopez. And that ties it up.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Halliburton.
Count
it, 2 for 4 from the field out.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Halliburton goes. And the dunk by Halliburton.
You did all of it, 80?
My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Prince.
Wow. Sad.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. And here's Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. Halliburton outside. Up in time.
Oh my God. Wait, bro.
Had it fallen, but it is all fly. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
We're going to post that end video.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us,
Tonight,
we've
tomorrow.
played through 1 quarter of
Not
action
sure
so
yet.
far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Look at Giannis playing big
Big up
inside
now,
against
son.
contact. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allen LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Trent. Fires the 3.
And they ain't talking about Pilates.
Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I
It's
know
not
one
just
like
the
I'm here.
assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
You say like this.
Three-pointer Matherin.
I'm
Another
gonna
3
say,
for
hey,
Indiana.
Both teams are starting to find
That
a
enough?
rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point
He
opportunities.
needs that.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is
They cannot
while
rock with me.
competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Turner's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Trent outside. Porter with it. Trent on the wing. Toppin with a steal. Nembhard with it. Now Porter defending. Nembhard outside. Back to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
OBE Toppin and they put that bitch on top of him. That's a shot.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Shepard, that's good.
Their offense is
Them
looking like a
boys back
well-oiled
there.
machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now Nembhard. Pass to Matherin. Let's go with a 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Bucks trail by 15. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
I was trying to really give him a chance to make his stars back there because the shit was getting real bad for him. But niggas be knowing. Oh man, Lakers gotta go. Bye bye. Hate that for them. Hey, I'm like on like a excuse me. I'm like on a 10-20 game winning streak, bro. I've been at 200 L's for a minute. I promise y'all, I've been at 200 L's for a minute. I hope I'm not overdoing it, but at least that's what I feel I'm at. Nigga switched to the Celtics. I didn't look at all. I was not paying attention. Nah, he ain't switched to the Celtics. Why you do that? I really like that matchup better, being honest. Like, being completely honest. I guess, buddy.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now here's Thompson. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here.
I feel like that. Tell me how you want to change it. I got a mind full of evil thoughts. How the fucking nigga gonna tell me? I should put us up. I feel like a gangster. I try to tell my mama she don't. And that's the same shit I try to tell my... It's just be funny as hell.
Back and forth action in this one.
Just going for everything off there, trying to hold back till my son right here. And I got another stuff I know we do. Somebody better tell that hoe that bitches be killed.
As soon as you recognize the size of this match, you have to attack.
Bitches make me sick. Bitch, get off my dick.
Here's Tatum.
And then what's next to start?
Don't sleep on Jason Tatum's athleticism. This guy attacks the basket with velocity. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him excellent company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Easton with a steal. On the wing, Green. Lets it go. Porzingis grabs the board.
Should he have moved it just one pass forward?
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 3. There's Tatum with the 3. Thompson pulls it in. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are one of the gold standard in this league. It's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
What you point to?
Thompson with a steal.
You're a dumb bitch.
Brown with the steal. Can they get it?
Tatum. Again to that.
Off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Green up top. Over White. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Şengün. Here's the three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Holiday drives in. Tatum with it. Now Thompson defending. And the jam by Brown.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Thompson. Good on the shot. Thompson's got his second basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's White. Yet to see a basket. Got a hand on it. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Celtics trail by 3. Oh, sweet move. Thompson with a steal. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Green's got 8 points.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. It's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
He quit. Oh my God. He quit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. But I know what did it. The last 2 plays. That Thompson strip. That Jalen Green 3. His record was nice though. I ain't even check out what's the color? Win Street. I just want your heart. And it means I'm to the best and I let it go far. Yeah. that's still like his defense. But also my defense. But definitely. Next. I like it. That's not a problem.
Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce.
Dang.
Curry with it. Pass to Butler. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low.
This is
Passing
gonna
out
go
is
crazy.
vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
Here's Brunson. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And New York has possession. Brunson misses. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Butler. Uses the glass on the layup.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. 4-point game. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Here's Towns. The shot's good.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Curry looking it over. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break. Here we go.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to post. There's a screen. Curry goes in.
You have to do that.
It's picked off. And here is Green. Outside Curry. Outside for Green. From the arc. And the Warriors miss again. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Shot is good by Curry.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Now here's Towns. Towns double team. And it's Bridges with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Great contest by the defender. And that's a dunk you've got to put
I think
down
like
in his face.
52.
Tries to spin move. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Brunson. No made baskets yet. Fades back. And he makes it.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away.
I know motherfuckers that score more.
Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. And play stops. A whistle there. What looks like an illegal screen.
I don't know if I see scored more. That was just a bad possession, brother.
Completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside.
I don't know what I'm watching right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Towns down low. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
100.
Inside. Good. And
I don't know, bro, because I can't even keep a nigga in a whole game.
At creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not
I can't even keep the motherfucker in a whole game. I'll see how y'all be doing
and
it.
Anobi gets it to go. Outside Butler. Green. A screen. 2 on the clock. And no
I would
good.
try to step back there. Okay. Got heavy 2K.
1 quarter in the books.
Good to
And
the
it's been a close one.
Step back.
Warriors ahead. They... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly good game so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Something that I said the main thing is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry.
Aye, 2K. Why?
Back to Brunson. Towns outside.
Gotta be ready for that call. Be ready for that move. Yeah, think about this. So it's 2 minutes and 4 plus.
Well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in
Oh, but the stamina on her goes down. Like,
low score and his passing is severely underrated.
you know the stamina on her goes down.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit.
What's up?
Kuminga pulls it in. And so Kuminga will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Outside Pajemski.
This is so fast. How I get a late? How do I get a late?
Here's Brunson. He's got 5. Pass to Bridges. Now Achua. Back to Brunson.
Nothing to say.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Part of passing the rock.
So niggas get to belt to me. I get to go crazy with niggas. I don't get a chance to get taped on me.
And so it's Golden State with it. Jackson Davis' screen. Pass to Kuminga. Pajemski with it. Right side, Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's Brunson. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Kuminga's got 5 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
It's stolen away. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And here's Butler outside. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. To the inside. Back to Anunoby. No good from outside. The Warriors leading. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Outside heel. Knocks down the triple. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Screen by Robinson. Back to Payne. Five to shoot. Down low. Nagier. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Dominguez shot his own. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Here's McBride. Off target with the 3.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Looney. Hield with the ball. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Inside. Gets stolen by Hield. To the inside. And
Come on, get up there. This nigga ass. All you try to do is tell me to cut. Time out.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout.
Well,
I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
I don't know if that be capping in there, but they cannot rock with me. Not with me.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Bow. Bow.
Here's Pajemski.
Come on, child. We got 14 minutes. Let's hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Oh my God. Nice screen. Nice screen, my bro. We want a last shot.
Now Green. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Curry. Hart pulls it in.
Stop it.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside Anunoby. And he drives in. And the layup. And Anunoby's got 7 points.
That's so nasty to
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with the elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And it's good for 2.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round.
But I want you to just have no sound. I'm
just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Towns, left side.
Well, we know Draymond Green is a tenacious defender. He is one of the most versatile guys in the game. He can guard any position.
It's good. Curry with a long-range ball.
A defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bro.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He
Okay.
said being a part of a group of legends
That's
that
an
played for the
early.
franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it without different roster combinations.
Good one. Lock it down.
Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Oh my
Curry is
God.
in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Outside Hart. The shot to stop the run. The Warriors pull it in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Butler. Over on Anunoby. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 11. Outside the arc. And Anunoby gets a three. Anunoby's got 10.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Butler. Curry, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Oh, got a piece of it.
That's a steal.
Bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
We can speak about all this money. Don't just clear top.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The
Are
hustle
you
was
serious?
there. Very close to picking that one.
Are you serious?
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Look at that.
Towns taking his time here. And the
Man,
foul is
what?
called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Trace Jackson-Davis picks one up.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and
know
willing
what
to
to do.
embrace the contact.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki. You talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Butler up top. The three is up. And it's Butler knocking down the three.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
Outside Hart. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. The Knicks with the rebound.
Good foul.
Shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. New York making a switch here.
What?
Shoot two.
I saw a post.
And he makes a first.
Excuse me.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Warriors lead by 9. Outside Kuminga. .24 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's good.
Give me 3, Kuminga.
To the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Kuminga. Knicks trail by 12. And here's Payne. No points yet. Oh,
That's
and there's
bad.
the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta check. Make sure I check my win streak after this game. Come on, let's get 2 more likes. We'll be at 10. 2 more likes, shot. 2 more likes.
Healed from outside.
We get 2 more likes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
So it's the Golden State Warriors.
Under an hour.
Up 10. Their defense is
Under an hour. Come on.
with 3 quarters
That's
behind us.
under
Let's see what this 4th period holds in store. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry with it. Takes a 13-footer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Outside Brunson. And stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors.
Just back in, just buckle up. Just trying to do a roadblock. It's a switch up on this glizzy. I ain't getting caught with this goal block.
Warriors lead by 13. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
In my life, I had a lot. I thought I
the
had
energy they
coach.
played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up
We
big
have
a few
9
times.
scores.
To the paint. Kuminga. The kick out. Curry.
What is we doing? It's a switch up on this. I ain't think I with this baby chop. Come on, myself with that flag down. But they can't do their job. I swear to God, I'm out of God's spot. I don't dash up and say I said child.
It's
Yeah.
almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Brunson misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Curry.
Hold on, Chuck.
Butler up top. Shot clock at 5. Curry, no good. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Green, a screen. Outside Butler. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. To hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yo, John. My bad, I had a phone call.
He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hart. Kuminga's shot is off. Knicks trail by 12.
Low.
Lets it fly. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect
Send that
his
video, I'll
ability
post it.
and just want to make it tough.
To the middle. Outside for Green. The 3 from Curry.
Keep that real on top. I can't miss, man.
And here's Bridges.
That was a good ass game.
For the New York Knicks. Towns outside. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Curry. Pass to Kuminga.
Early.
And the Warriors miss again. Knicks trail by 12.
Yeah, that's all his team was all time.
Now Brunson. Outside Hart. Three-pointer.
That's a good shot selection.
And so it's Golden State with it. Here in the fourth,
Pretty
they've
dumb.
allowed just 4 points.
Size him up.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time.
Leave Jalen ass right there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes
Send it
passed
back.
here in the fourth. On the wing, Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State.
Why Curry? Why would Curry? I literally put this nigga on a pop and he. I don't know.
I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
I put this nigga on a pop and he did that.
The Warriors lead by 12.
Mr. G, the time you don't do good like what's
In
open.
deep, Butler drops it in.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Warriors.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
This is man, really
Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Outside Curry. The shot.
Man played twice, he got first game, he didn't back 30, he played 6 times, he didn't back 30, he didn't miss Shit. I told his ass he was gonna lose, so I don't know what he thought. Like a motherfucking lie.
Here's Brunson. And the shot falls short that
They
time.
got nothing but rebounds.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Anunoby.
And steals.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
He was trying to skip the ball, he's literally going up. You said you talking real reckless. Nigga not even good. I gotta check my lunch streak at this because I put that 200 L's for a minute.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. The game.
Bad shooting recovery, but we still got the dub. It's the defense. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. In the 17 game win streak. We on a 17 game win streak. Hey, distributing them power, man. Power, man. Let me see what that's on. Oh, shit. I'm gonna put that in the must color. So it's a game win streak. We're gonna update every game. I played this nigga. I don't know when, but I just played this nigga. Shit. play when you're done, but man. That shot, man. They come through Grayson and let KD go out the best ball. Hell. Well, KD gonna be on PG. Everybody else, Grace can come in. I'm gonna let book guard Lexi. Keep the King Games there. Sweet. Need 3 rebounds. I got shooters everywhere. I know, I think I played him before. Grayson have a better defense than Bill. They don't make no cuts. I'm gonna get my camera. I have my camera set up next at the Mother's Day chat. I need to.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline.
Yeah, I definitely think.
Now here's Booker. Outside Beal. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And with the score of the Suns, who's going to initiate the offense for him.
But this name is, it's not unique, but I just remember it. Because it was recent though.
The ball moving.
I could definitely go back and look at the games and see.
He hits both from the stripe. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are
try to double team, rush the ball.
It's going to be physical
and
highly intensified.
Now here's Durant. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Oh, how about that?
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jump.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Booker. Durant wide open. He fires.
Oh, that was
good. A nice assist from Booker.
He's a funny guy.
Boy, that mid-range game from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
KD's shot is good.
And they only want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3, Booker. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Grimes. Goes up the baseline.
He's just here. Oh, hey, he can have that shit 100 times out of 10.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. We'll see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
What's up, bro?
Really? Shot clock. Here's Beal. Off target on the 15-footer. Maxey with it. He's picked up by KD. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that
He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's George. Rebound by the Suns. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always is there.
Come on!
Score 17 in a game, and that's the
Kevin fired the head.
1,000 points.
What you do?
Scoring pace.
Hey.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually
And he go out, but and Bill from tag that out.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Come on, man.
One shot.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Phoenix with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Durant gets it to go from 18 feet away. KD's got 12 in the game.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
A three ball. And Bull pulls it down. The Suns lead. Allen with it. Maxey covering. Outside Durant. On the wing, Booker. Nothing on the board. Connects from three-point range.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Here's
What
George.
you mean? What happened?
And the layup's come off the glass.
Oh, we come off the
I
comments.
tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to KD. Screen by Allen. Lets it go from 14. Good work there as it goes. He's got 14.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Another shot. And Embiid finishes inside.
No.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Beal. Outside, KD. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. For any team, coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident, very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Jimmy, don't get blocked again. Watch this.
Teams changing it up here.
Not in the boy.
Calling timeout here.
Oh, what's he talking
And
about?
coaches decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Ya schon mal der Fichter with Eddie? I don't know. No, look the other way. Child, he wasting time, man. Já chamaram feito uma defesa para o gol.
Durant hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's McCain. And that shot was up in time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Suns lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
76ers trailing. Embiid driving. And the dunk by Embiid.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Hangs on the trifecta.
And from the corner, it's not a player you can forget about.
Right wing. Pass to Embiid. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on ball.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
The Suns making a change here. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set. And there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Pass to Beal. Back to Booker. Fires for three. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's George. He has 6.
$50
Shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Beal. Richards with it. Outside for Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. They get the rebound. Embiid.
How the fuck Jason get caught down there? That's bad.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Pass to Richards. To the middle. Allen, that's good.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:53 left here in the second. To the left side lane. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to McCain. Here's Embiid. Just 3 to shoot. Here's George. The putback.
Why did this nigga come and jump?
Hey, and when you neglect to box Embiid out, you pay the price. His athleticism, impressive.
Inside, here's Jones. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
It's George on the wing. Fires from 18. Here's McCain. The Suns leading. Nobody near Allen.
We gotta get that.
Outside, KD. Richards. With authority.
Take that
just solid on the one-handed side.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
I will get the last guy.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Beal. And finish off by Beal.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
Now Maxey. Still scoreless. Right side George. Pass to Embiid. And what is the...
He got the offensive, bro.
Tucked it right down. Wow!
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, he knows what his job is. Control.
He knows when he's shitty.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Maxey. For the lead. Pass to Drummond. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. to the paint. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Durant. Outside for Beal. To the inside. In close.
Other people thought that this was good.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and great efficient.
Black boy.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make many plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Well, look at the big guy getting tricky. Drummond doesn't waste a chance to get creative at the rim. That's pretty impressive for a big guy.
And he gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
I'm gonna sound just like Bob. I'm literally looking at shit.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
And stolen by Bull. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. Baby says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin will certainly have the talent.
David indeed.
Bo.
Good for Booker.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Down low. Here's Drummond. And Bull sends it back. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Drummond. For the tie. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like
that's bad. That's just so bad, bro.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
Back to Beal. Over Gordon. The shot by Beal, no good. 76ers trailing.
The pass.
To the inside. And it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. George throwing it down.
Alright, that's enough.
Last touch by Booker.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse.
That pass.
Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Very good. Probably between probably between Chat and Embiid. Because
here's Maxey. Scoreless thus far. Up top, Embiid. For the lead. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
No, you're probably think I'll stay
Richards
some.
has it in the corner.
Yeah.
And he drives in.
Take it up strong, big fella.
But Wemby do got better moves, though. I will say that. Wemby got better moves. But like, Chad,
Pass the
that's
opposite.
like this should be quicker. Everything.
And stolen by Dillon.
That's normal. Oh, that's fucking.
Richards with it. Allen outside.
That's crazy.
Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Allen's got 5.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Back to Embiid. Broke loose.
Dude.
Outside, Jones.
We're taking us. We're taking us.
Here's Richards.
Hey,
Misses from
Nick
short
Richards.
range.
Alright, bro.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck and neck game. Phoenix ahead.
Chat.
10 quarters behind us.
Come on, though. Chat and do Jokic. What is it? This cat. Because it's probably higher than Jokic. Because, like, just the defense, like.
Now here's Jones. Allen outside. Back to Jones. From 20 feet out. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 3. And George with the stuff.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
To the paint. And the powerful one-handed shot.
Going high to throw that one down.
Scott, oh, man.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Come on, Nick. Come on.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Embiid. The Suns making a switch here. That's good from Richard.
Boy, I have hooping him.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Embiid.
Defense.
It's tipped. KD looking around. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Beal from long range. Hands it from downtown. Beal's got the lead up to 7-0 for the Suns. In a moment here, take a look at some of the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
George takes a two-pointer. Here's Embiid. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
KD's shot is off. The 76ers trailed by 7. And then George.
That can be big still.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Allen's shot is off. Now George. To the middle. Here's Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by George. Now it's just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball.
And here's Durant. Here's Richards. Lock at 6. Here's Beal. Got it from 16 feet. And the Suns lead by 5.
not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy
to
come up big for his team.
Kept alive. Oubre.
I don't know what the fuck does in Alabama.
Drains the three-pointer. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter.
A pretty free look to three-point range. The D forgot about it.
I think that might have been intentional.
What's the money after this?
Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Pulling up high, Captain Durant.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late game situations.
Beal gets a wide open look. Another three for Phoenix.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. That one good for 2.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
Outside, KD. Back to Booker. Pass to KD. Paul George with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul him.
Bye-bye.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Loose. And the ball's tied up, so he'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
My Warriors, if they could get him. My Warriors. Who you gonna play with, right?
Timeout called the 76ers.
Timeout.
Who you
They're
gonna play
down
with?
5-4. What do you think, guys?
Man, I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second
see.
drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Embiid. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game. They did a great job making sure.
8 threes to 3. Come on. She playing the shit, but she didn't tell me how much shit was. It's a banner day. Plus, I don't want to play. I got my. Who am I finna play with? Ben Ingram at 2 is crazy. Luis Perez up there on that backcourt. What are you waiting on? Oh shit. I got Tusi playing him right now. From this going. I might end up going 2-3.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony.
Oh yeah. Them boys gonna get in, go out there and hoop.
And Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Yes.
And it's Klingen with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingen looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Outside Garland. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Clock at 4. Go wide open look here for Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. All alone. And it's Portland with the rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Mitchell doesn't take many shots from the post, but he is more than capable of knocking them down.
And he gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Again, Mitchell missing. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Portland had Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hunter on the wing. For three, Mitchell.
Why didn't this come off late and that's literally a hand in my face?
Enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Like, am I tweaking?
Down low. Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
Pass to Mitchell. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Mobley is screened. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Garland. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Now defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
Now here's Simons. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Hunter. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Only a 4-point swing conversion at the other end.
It's up a three. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now. With that basket.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so...
Yo, Sancho.
Now, here's Simons. Over in the corner, Avdia. Back to Simons. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving the ball away. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And each season,
you been at Sancho?
it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 11.
I guess.
You got to be wide open on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
And Simons, here we go. Ayton with it. Garland picks him up. And Ayton gets double teamed. Grant.
You gotta go jump, DeAndre.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You got good right there.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. A three from Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket givers.
Free-flowing first.
Hey, let's get one more leg. Let's get one more leg so we can take one shot.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has in the story, doing damage from
Oh, you can play no small ball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the rest is tough, David. Thank you.
He's had that move saved up. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Wade outside. There's a screen. Pass to Allen. Now Wade. Back to Mitchell. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Simons. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Simons has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Three-pointer, Wade. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And here is Garland, following Jeremy Grant's 3. 18 feet out, and again it's Cleveland.
You've got to be right on Garland from that mid-range spot because he is lethal from there.
Pass to Ayton. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And here is Allen. Here's Garland. He's got 8. Pocket 6. A 3 from Strus. The offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 5.
You try to take him charge, nigga.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. And you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Now here's Allen, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's bad. That's so... Alright, okay. Yeah.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. It's Klingon, top of the key. Kicks it out to Grant. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. To the left side.
I leave just listen to Jerome, but
and that one's good, Ayton.
There you go, Ayton rising and firing with confidence.
Here's Jerome. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
What a ball.
There's the double team with Avdia. Nobody near Allen. Misses the 3. Portland trailing here. Deflects the pass. Who's in the corner? Here's Jerome. Back to Strus. Lets it go from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Trailblazers on offense. Simons with the ball. He's picked up all over.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do
Pass to Klingon. Left side, Avdia. It's Klingon, top of the key. To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. Moving it up. Throws it down. It may be a three-point play. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Okoro, no good on that one. Stolen away. Pass to Jerome.
I see.
He's looking for Okoro and finds him. Here's Jerome.
No.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And so is Cleveland. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. They're looking for it. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Inside, here's Mobley.
Hey.
And Mobley throws it down.
Athlete Mobley is getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Grant, right side. To the middle. To the inside. Avdia. Mobley with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Cleveland with it. The drive by Mitchell. He just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit.
And it's Klingon with the jam.
Yeah,
you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now, here's Mitchell. 17 points in the game. And
I should just dunk his ass. I know they're going to give me that animation. Get about it. I know they're going to give me that animation.
Just enough to bother him
I know they're going to hit you outside of me.
Klingon with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
Yeah, I do.
Pass to Ayton.
Yeah, no.
Stolen by a Klingon.
There we go.
Wide open shot from
Damn, come on, get that back.
Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. So, Richard, when you look at Max Hughes,
you gave it every time. Spacing on this team right there. I can bet you that.
He's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on the wall and hit clutch shots.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open three.
Cloak loose. And stolen by Hunter.
There's
the lob to the hoop.
the ball.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off.
Come on, you gotta make that though. You have to.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 11-point game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Strus. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19. He's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA.
What? You didn't get that?
Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to
you. James, why am I getting these rebounds?
Goodness,
DeAndre. You're just coming right to me and you're not getting them.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. Fires Here's the three. Not going to go that time. Portland moving the ball along. And Ayton throws it down.
When Ayton is rolling, he is truly dangerous. He can just continue rolling with force all night long.
1:11 left to play in the third. Pass to Hunter for three. Good, and it's Mitchell.
That's who leave open?
Hunter's got himself on the board with three there.
To let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Grant, that's good.
And get your best scores, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Mitchell right side. Pass to Strus. Count that one. Strus has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Again, he saw his guys sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here are the Trailblazers now, down by 12. Back to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Klingon. Fires away from way outside. And Bernie Simons, and that's good. 9 points in the game so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency.
I guess.
And there have been 2 very different performances in these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4.
Hey, this shit over with, boy. How's it your ball?
Trailblazers trailed by 11. To the wing on the left. Wide open look here for Klingon. And another 3 for Portland.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
We'll take that.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Really?
Moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
From 15 feet away, and a little hook that time, but it drops. Mitchell's got 21.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's a 10-point game.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Payne. Wow!
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Inside, and it's Quinlan with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. There's a good screen. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Garland.
I had a nice ass oops and if he came.
But on that one, they were there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. Ayton wide open. And again, it's Portland converted.
Nice ass.
Smooth shooting from the mid-range. Ayton knows when to look to score from there.
Mitchell outside. Right to the right wing. Here's Garland. And that one hits back out.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him
out to the wing. Now Ayton. Outside, Simon. Back to Ayton. On the clock. Over Allen. And it's Ayton missing it. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Allen outside. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Allen outside. Off the mark. Simons with the ball. To the paint. And it's Ayton missing. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Garland with it. Klingon defending. Right side, Garland. Over Klingon. And another miss by Cleveland. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
One of the harder jobs in the league today is trying to stay with Garland on that open floor. He's too quick. He's too savvy.
Grant the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Mitchell.
Hey, I'm pushing on this shit, bitch.
Mitchell has a great combination of lightning and thunder. He will blow by you quick, fast, and he will finish over your big.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going
I just get so bad.
Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was.
It ain't even that bad.
In the way of victory. They never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance of Donovan Mitchell.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense. Keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
It's tipped and stolen by Mobley. And here's Mitchell. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. That's the Garland. And he gets the whistle.
Oh my.
3 seconds off.
I have this guy to play Reese for the clear.
Tipped away.
And
stolen by Mobley.
Mobley taking some big steps to get his shot.
Here's Klingon. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Garland. Offline. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. There's a tale of two teams tonight.
Hell no, I didn't even play, let me see, I haven't ever played 11. Maybe play 17 minutes. Look at this. I'm gonna go play with the fucking Nuggets. I wanna play with the Nuggets. Even though they 2-1? Yeah, they 2-1. What that said, 17 more points or something? I couldn't see. I had my eyes closed. Bum, 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 bum. Nuggets, Rockets. Bet. You got him on 2K League? You think so? I just think you need to stop running that big ass. Because from what you don't shoot threes like that. You already on low risk. You don't shoot that many threes, so why you not shooting? You need to run I'm not gonna say a small ball ladder, but you know, switch that shit up. Get a big shooting or something, cause bro, no, that shit ain't gonna work against me. Plus, if I shoot a lot of threes, but it could just be skill level. Not gonna lie, cause I do just turn it up a notch. Sometimes it just be that. This is my lineup. So, other people name them big. That's what I'm saying, bro. So, you ain't gotta say out of the league, though. You say out of the league. That's damn. Oh shit, I'm tweaking. Wait. Yeah, I ain't about to look at.
We're all set to bring you NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. As always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline.
Last time time was like, I don't know.
Now here's Murray. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Back to Porter. A three ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Buries the long-range jumper.
and they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside, Green.
Jokic grabs the miss. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Pass to Porter. And here's Jokic.
Oh, I got
kick out to Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Oh, he just jams it.
Like everybody knows, I like defense.
A constant threat.
I gotta throw up like.
Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Green.
What?
Following the
Am I lying?
And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
That
That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon from the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that started him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Deep two from
Are we getting early with Jamal?
the Nuggets with another miss. Green with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. 122 left to play here in the first. The Nuggets trailed by 4. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And the Rockets with possession here. Denver able to train the three. And it's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Denver making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Jamal who, or at least there was something in the too. Oh, she come on.
Thompson is double to the middle. Here's Adams, and it's blocked. Murray with it. Still yet to score. Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night.
He didn't set my toe easy.
Beason's shot is good.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Now here's Porter. The rebound by Steven Adams. Inside, in the corner, it's Whitmore. And stolen by Murray. Outside Porter. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws. Inside Cam Whitmore. This is his first free throw of the game.
Now we're getting slightly late. Okay. We're getting slightly late, so we hold a little longer.
As a free throw shooter.
And he finally knocks one down. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is studded dug deeply into his bag of riches. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Rockets on top. They lead by 1. And back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hand.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Eason.
Hey.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Take a look at the great coaches. What 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. That's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Strother. That one, no good. To the paint. Shot by Easton, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 4. Right wing. Here's Najee. And he's good on the 3-ball. Najee's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
A shot by Holiday, no good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Porter from past the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. They easily are in. That just tells you how difficult that rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Rockets trailed by 4. It's stolen by Watson. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. I love it.
Looking to end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now on Schengen continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
A lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease. when he's on the block or at the nail. It reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Here's Smith. They kick it out to Green.
What do he think this is?
And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing what they want to do on offense.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston.
That's why you're there. Fucking defense.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's Green missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses.
His eyes locked. Oh my God! Look at that second quarter score.
He'll be shooting 2.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Green. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already the franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points. And many other advanced stats as well.
To the inside. And the dunk by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's
Yeah,
Gordon.
we can get it too.
Driving the ball.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
That's my version of y'all rights.
He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game. Free throw good. And the Nuggets making a change. The Nuggets leading by 14. There's a screen by Porter. Deep 2 from Murray. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this.
How much did it be there? 10, 12?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 16. Pass to Adams. Back to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Murray outside. Back to Jokic. Now, here's Watson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Jokic, no good. Jokic trailed by 14. Pass to Adams. Here's Thompson. Here's Eason. Back to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. They get it again. Murray outside. Jokic a screen. Over Eason. And a kind goal that time off the rim as that one falls. Jokic just got 9 points.
And they're just trusting his instincts. How about Jokic late in the shot clock?
Here's Eason. And the basket is good. He's got 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now Murray. Launches a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Kept alive. Thompson. Pass to Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Here's Thompson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Poke loose. Stolen by Thompson. Eason's shot is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Porter. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Whitmore with it. Can't cash in from close range. 1:52 left to play in the third. Pass to Brown. Out left to the wing. Watson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Watson's got 9. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Out to the right wing. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 9.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Whitmore. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nuggets lead by 13. Down low. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray did a great job of getting it to his teammate.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for Denver?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
2 points. That one goes.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Here's Murray. And he drives in. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather.
Let's get it tomorrow, man. Hey, chat.
2 things to talk about.
We on a shit. No, that don't count. They go to 18 go because we had got a game before we played away. We had got game, so we on 18. Let's go back to 18. Let's put 19 actually.
Enzo Brooks will bring it up for Houston. 17-point game. Led by Green. That one.
Excuse me. We got 11 likes. Yes. Let's go ahead. We aiming for that 15 because we on here to them that we a goat. Not gonna lie.
So quick on the drive.
At least, yeah, we got an out.
Slicing
We got an out left.
He is hard to stop.
2 seconds separate the shot clock.
We got an out 15 minutes left. I don't like 20 minutes. When the Warriors game come on.
With the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
In this quarter.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Gordon a screen. Here's Westbrook.
Oh, wow.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up. For Denver, they shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And so it's Denver. Their lead at 15 going
Hey,
into the break.
make sure y'all look out for that. For this early video. I mean, it's Fmoig versus. I forgot what I was going to do. It's an end. It ain't an end video, but it's a Fmoig with an ends, you know.
Outside Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Here's Strother for 3. Rebound by Smith. Holiday goes in. Brooks with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's Westbrook. Excellent defense there from Smith. Rockets trailed by 12. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Houston moving the ball around. A pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. And it's Brooks in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Tyson with the bucket. Tyson, who's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Brooks from outside. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And Westbrook throws it down home.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Out to Brooks. Pass to Green. Back to Brooks. Right side Holiday. Clock at 6. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. And here is Şengün.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Rockets, Şengün taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Denver leading by 17. Left side, Porter. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Denver.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
It's stolen by Watson. And it's Murray penetrating. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Out to Thompson. Another miss by Houston. Here's Denver now. They're on a 14-2 run here. And that one's good by Porter.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Smith for three. Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Aaron Gordon.
Every time he shot it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Driving in. Yep, it counts.
Assist from Şengün.
And here's Denver. They're on an 18-7 run. Murray looking around. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Gordon. Good and a nice assist from Porter.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
From deep Green. Offline. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
Hello, Errol. Who am I? 18, 13, 11, 10, 9, 9, 7, 3, 3. Everybody did something. Westbrook done had a double-double off the bench. 10 steals, 3 blocks. He had 1 steal, 1 block. 16 points away. Yeah, we definitely gonna hit that after the Lakers and the Timberwolves game when we get back on live later tonight. And you gonna have to put Jalen Suggs back on the game, bro. They out the playoffs. Who you got the next? So I got Pistons. Let me go Pistons. We got Timberwolves. No. Yeah, we got Timberwolves. I need to play with them more. I play with the Pistons more than the Timberwolves. I'm happy y'all went on Timberwolves. I don't know what we're wrong with people. Another day, another all-time team. It ain't even another. It's one that that motherfuckers usually get. Should be nasty. 19 game.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter.
And I notice every time I do end up going against the all-time, it's a Xbox nigga, bro.
Back to DiVincenzo.
I notice every time it's an Xbox nigga, bro.
DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Edwards, no good. Pass to Turkoglu from outside the arc. Reed with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Out to the right wing. Now DiVincenzo for three. Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Offensive rebound. The shot by Howard, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. A slam dunk by Reed.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play. And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Howard. And another miss by Orlando.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint. Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Daniels. Off with the layup. Anderson with space. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Edwards. Over Hardaway. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Pass to Howard. Outside, Anderson. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now is when they need a spark the most. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Anderson. With the drive. And finished off by Anderson.
Anderson taking flight. Check him out. Defense gave him all the room he needed there.
Here's Edwards. Defended by Hardaway. Randall outside. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Randall's got 5 now.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. Fires it from 18. Again, the Timberwolves score.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Turkoglu. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
He's off
I
on the
didn't
layup.
get through that.
Magic trail by 7.
Very nasty.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Turkoglu. Out left to the wing. Back to Anderson. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Hardaway with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Down low.
Good B,
That one goes out of bounds.
I'm
not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on
the
the same
CTA.
page here.
Good talk to a trade.
Minnesota leading by 7. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. To the paint. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Clark. Over to the wing.
Out of bounds and shit. Why you come in like fucking two?
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
There's the drive.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 9. And we got more.
Hey, can we go 15 like shot? Can we go 15? Hey, we ain't sub that. Let's hit that sub. We is 3 subs away from.
We welcome you back to second
3
quarter
subs away
action.
from
Plenty of
180.
basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Minnesota?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Minnesota leading by 9. Outside Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the foul called on Nikhil Alexander Walker. That's his first foul. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Oh, how about late?
Walker, no good. Magic trail by 9. Pass to Turkoglu. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Lewis. Reed defending. Clock at 6.
Oh, you didn't have to do nothing there.
So he's got 2 shots.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
Orlando's shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He does not get the second one.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Edwards can't hit. To the left side wing. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. And he makes it on the layup.
It's always fun when you get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Pass to Lewis. Stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Edwards with it. Back to Daniels. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I definitely started using him more to Jaden on the offensive side.
Hits the trifecta.
It's a must.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
To the middle. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Back to Hardaway. Inside. Here's Lewis.
Oh.
And he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. Old school D right there, just telling him no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Left side, DiVincenzo. They grab their own miss. Takes the 3.
Hey, 2K, right? Oh, yeah,
1
okay.
for 4 from the field. Magic trail by 10. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture in the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right?
The three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from him.
Pass to McGrady. It's Anderson on the wing.
Oh, that was mine.
Randall pulls down the board.
Thank you, Julius.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Come on.
Shannon.
I'm trying to start my fucking from the fuck to be so nice and only break it to the thing that kind of feeling I think the fantasy
And
bro.
a dunk to finish it off.
He got shot to take Jason attack the Chicago goalie, bitch. That's a freak man. It's a
And
freak
once
man.
again, marked by Orlando.
Just go in here and get up out of here.
Driving to the basket. Back to Randall. A minute 22 left to the first half of this one. And that's the drop score.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter. Pass to Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. And again.
Like cheap low, put it in the cheat code. Next time you see my name, hope you know not to try me. Hope he know not to try me next time you see my name. Thought that was something else. I don't play with the Pacers. I didn't get to play with them that time. Got my shit together. I'm just being honest, just not the corner like a nigga Sonic. I'm tweaking. I tweak it. We still ain't in no wages, no none. Like, golly. Bless my bow. I need a hood that let my boat go up. You touch him. We can shit in with the. Wait, I'm tweaking. Cause yeah, Marcus Camby. We don't really worry about him at all though. Get back gang, you know we coming.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball.
I'll be forgetting.
This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Denver Nuggets. And that one's good, Barnes.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Anthony. 2 points, that one goes.
Well, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
And the basket by Castle.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Campbell, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Iverson, and he finishes nicely on the way.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Anthony.
Where's Wemby jumping to, but y'all are just so back.
Anthony's got his second basket.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender. Yeah,
7 feet jump on that,
the Spurs
away from the
their
line.
initial free throws of the game right here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Campbell. Smith outside. Hutton the screen. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Anthony, no good. And the Spurs with possession. Wembanyama, a screen.
What?
Spins.
Throws it down. Hey, must fuck the way I put a it every morning. I get myself together every morning, wash my face. Sometimes I'll probably miss brush my teeth, but other than that, wash my face.
Pass to Campbell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Inside. And Wembanyama.
Yeah, see that coming.
Perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
He took it.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Maybe I had big, right?
First quarter of basketball.
2.5
minutes play. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did talk with George Karl a few minutes ago. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Here's Iverson.
What are we doing?
By Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. From 20 feet out. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that. Such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's Vassell on the wing. unloads, and it's San Antonio with another.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Iverson. 5 on the clock. Yes, that goes in.
God.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Oh, they got Bills on the ball.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Castle. Good. Nice assist from Fox.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Oh my God.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Fox. And so it's San Antonio.
I don't know my big pretender. He doesn't have
Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break.
No, we still not dead, man. Fox just, oh my God.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
So impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Now here's Iverson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Martin. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Camby. It's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Spurs lead by 7. A pass to Fox. Denver grabs the miss.
They're going to keep doing it, right?
You can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Iverson. In the hoop for his third break from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Fox. Good work defensively by Anthony. Pass to Smith. Back to Camby. J.R. Smith on the wing. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Good on the through. And the Spurs with possession. It's a 5-point game.
Big
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
The fuck?
About a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
No.
Iverson with the ball. He's got 6. Pass to Martin. Iverson outside. Back to Anthony. Buries it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 6.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
I was going to say, that should have been a steal anyway.
So it's both teams making substitutions. Here is Paul. And Benyama outside. Fires from the wing. Trying to use the glass.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
We're going to shoot that.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that.
I don't know why he just do all that, though.
I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Now here's Paul, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Shoots, and a little off that time, but it drops. And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Spurs?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Al Hall, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep.
Defense dodged right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The shot by Anthony, no good. San Antonio with the ball. It's, watch out for Wembanyama.
Slam dunk. Just throw that bitch up. He covered it.
The matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Just throw that bitch up. He
Time
covered it.
called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important.
We got one more game
Make
after
sure
this.
they don't wear down later in the game.
So we probably got 70. But we're 66. One more to be 70. We're going to watch the Rays. The Lakers game. Okay, we gotta get all our shit set it up. We can watch it together, Chuck.
The Nuggets trailed by 14. Poke loose. Pass to Martin. Smith scanning the floor. To the middle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. For the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. The wide open look here for Fox. Vassell outside. A three-pointer off the mark. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Martin. Allen Iverson on the way. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Put this, I'll put it up. Yeah, that's gonna not be 7 points. I'll put the last one flipping up. But the next one, the last one coming in.
Enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
I know they're for
They've
sure
excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Fox. Following this by J.R. Smith.
Passes like this demonstrate the leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shot still by Anthony. Anthony's got 9. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Wembanyama looking it over. That's a 2 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Kemp. The Nuggets trail by 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Both free throws good from Anthony. Spurs leading by 10. Pass to Paul. Back to Vassell. Good, and Paul gets the assist. He's got 7.
That's a key shot by Vassell. He is very good at those corner threes, and that'll stretch the defense out.
And here's Martin. Back to Iverson.
What are you doing?
Outside for Martin. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the rebound.
Should have keep on fucking double team.
Paul outside. Wembanyama left side. Over Camby. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 11. Here's Smith. And the call. The shot sends him to the line.
And defenses are understandably wary of giving Smith too much room to shoot, which is why they foul him at times.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Fox. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Passing, no good. Got a piece of it. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I love watching him show off like this.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets trail by 12. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bring that to us.
Should have been on the high side.
And there it is. That speed of Fox using it on that drive to pick up the foul in the process.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, taking about 78% of their free throws.
Out to Smith. The wide open look here for Anthony. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
Here's Vassell. The 19-footer is on the money. And that's now 9 points for Devin Vassell.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here he goes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Look, you want to talk about taking flight. Right there, Vassell, that's what he did.
Smith left side Fox. And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
52 seconds left to play in the third. It's Vassell on the wing. He's got 11. The Nuggets trail by 15. Smith outside. The rebound by Champagnie.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Vassell, no good. Smith with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Now Harris, shot is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Iverson. The three. And that shot was up in time. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He notched 8 points. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here is Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Tries the spin move.
So we got that each. Nobody who got the access to it.
Spurs passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Wembanyama's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for San Antonio. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from the mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
There we go. Thank you. We'll be on time for the Warriors game and everything. The game take like 20, 30 minutes, depending on how a nigga play, especially with timeouts and shit. Alright, last one before we hop off for a little bit. Basically, them they did a 4-hour stream. It'll be like 3 hours or like 40-some minutes. Then we gonna get that hour 20. We'll hit that goat lead later. Then we're gonna complete that shit. Let me see what's later, as in Wednesday night, is when we gonna call it. So we're gonna complete that shit by like Wednesday. Probably by Sunday. Nah, by next Monday. By Monday, shit. I know next Monday, by Monday. I'll beat this nigga. His record negative, by the way. Or, yeah, it's negative. Because half of 600 is 1,200 is half of 600. And he already got 1,200 wins, but he got 600 L's. I know he didn't go all time or something. I already know what's to him. So let's see what Kawhi Harden got in the bag for us today. Ucko. Put Harden right here. He the lowest overall shit. Put Kawhi. Derrick Jones Jr. So cool.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports.
Something
Get
watching
ready
them
for some NBA
like,
action.
like,
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Toronto Raptors.
He said he dropped good fat level.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the
Who's
slam.
that?
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Here he goes.
Who is that?
And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Dude.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Carter. There's the block.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum
Oh,
sending it back.
And Los Angeles, another three.
Oh, okay, yeah, he did. That level name. I'm like, it sounds familiar, but I don't know the fact. That's the only thing about that level. Sounded familiar.
Now here's Carter. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Leonard. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Inside. Pass to Jones. Leonard outside. Harden with it. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Now James Harden's ability to finish with either hand so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
I think it's just still a lot.
And it's often a very tight window when you skip it across court.
Three-pointer, Harden. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
He moved tough, like his shot and everything. Or like what you said, tough. Because
early on, they've been on
you know, he played different. We like different plays now.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And
we got fixed lights. I appreciate it, y'all. I really do.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I spoke with the Raptors head coach. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
And Allie, thank you for that. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and
bro, that's bad. You guys literally all in it.
I love this approach.
Like, what do you
Getting him
expect?
involved early, and it's already paying off.
they know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
How you go so soft? It's all about we do it.
Out of bounds.
Check his ratings. I probably will have to, class.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
You probably don't have to.
Raptors trail by 12. Here's McGrady. Leonard outside. Goes back up. Here's Bargnani. Solid D from Eubanks.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Leonard on the take.
You know you can't fuck with me, man. We still gonna play one. We still gonna play another one because it wasn't even 10 minutes in. We're just gonna have to start the game up or not. Well, we'll see.
we've got the Detroit Pistons and the Portland Trail Blazers. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Cunningham with it. Now Avdia defending. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Simons. And the three ball is good.
And this is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
Cunningham outside. Beasley with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Harris. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Tobias, too strong. Gets inside, not going to be denied.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there. Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And Thompson sends it back. And Ayton throws it down. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Kamare. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. The shot's good from Simon.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that three ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Sean. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now on the floor for the Pistons.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And that one is good by Beasley.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
And it's Simons missing. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And Cade with a great job just surveying the defense that time, finds the open man.
Here's Ayton. Portland again missing. Detroit leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here's Duran. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Duran. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size to get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. This is by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Let him put it.
These guys have been scoring off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Simon's on the wing. It's stolen by Harris.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you.
That big.
That was good by Beasley.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Simons surveying the D. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Here's Sharp. Turin brings the double team. Traps in the tray.
It's a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Schroeder outside. Misses the three. Portland trailing here. Here's Simon. Pass to Sharp. Now Ayton. He has 6. Here's Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brent with Avdia. There's a versatility to this game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Harris, good.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Simons with the ball. Turin picks him up. Avdia with it. Ayton in the corner. Back to Avdia. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Both teams will make substitutions.
That baseline shit ain't hitting no more.
Pistons leading by 8. Pass to Hardaway. Schroeder up top. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Henderson. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Rupert. Grant gets a wide open look. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the middle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Turin a screen. Shoots from the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Duran. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Rupert. Out to Henderson. To the inside. And with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Henderson, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Pistons leading by 5. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Poked away. And he recovers it. Fires the 3. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Waters. Hardaway for 3. And so it's the driver's seat.
Them shots sometimes are shooting
the ball with great efficiency.
It's good to take the test, but then they do it at the same time. That shit is open, but they still like that in your area, though.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Stole by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And here's Henderson. Here's Rupert. 5 to shoot. Holland with the rebound. Pistons leading by 6. Inside. Here's Klingon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Asar Thompson.
Sometimes the best option is to foul Klingon and take your chances sending him to the line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Hardaway with a look. And it's off from 3-point range. To the paint. Here's Rupert. And takes the beat and
no fear.
Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Rupert. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Cunningham on the wing. He has 6. Takes the 13-footer, and Klingon pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Oh, that is something else.
And
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Pass to Rupert. And here is Grant. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Rupert. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Grant with three. 24-second shot violation. They turn it over. Pistons leading by 9. Tipped away. And stolen by Fmoig. Now here's Henderson. Down low. It's stolen by Cunningham. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Beasley for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beasley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. 1:31 left to play in the third. Pass to Rupert. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him. Oh!
Gift wrap for him.
So fast of foot. On the run, Osir, tough to catch.
On the wing, Thompson. .51 seconds left to play in the third. Cunningham outside. No good from 18.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Thibault. Pass to Rupert. And it's Thibault in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
And Scoot Anderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Schroeder up top. He has 5. Here's Reed. And that would have counted, but his shot is off the mark this time.
Good shot, man.
And so is Detroit going into the break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Over to the left wing. Can't connect from short range. Trailblazers trailed by 10. Pass to Ayton. Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Beasley outside. Back to Hardaway. Stolen by Alfie. Break. Here come the Trailblazers. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Beasley for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's Beasley on the wing. Here's Hardaway. And that one comes up a bit short. The Trailblazers on offense, trailing by 10. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Any more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as entertaining game you can find.
Detroit making a switch. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. It's Cunningham with the drive. Thompson the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Going inside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the lane. Now just a Detroit lead.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Oh, big finish.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Cunningham left side. And Thompson throws it down.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the line.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And Ayton throws it down.
How about a pivotal move from DeAndre Ayton?
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Pistons.
Yeah, I'm just really trolling because I've never run this one. I'm gonna run out.
They've been running over him in this one.
Jumps up. And Ayton throws it down.
More and more having these kind of nights from the center position, riding up the scoreboard.
Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams. Greg Brown's selfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other.
Avia gets the bucket. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
It's been a close one.
Hit our shots.
Switched hands thus far.
The kick out to Cunningham. And to break that cold streak.
Is that what he did? I don't know his feet.
As a young star is bringing to this game.
Pass to Sharp. And the Williams. It's tipped. Cunningham with it. Williams picks him up. Beasley for 3. Laces one from 3.
Remember that one, guys.
Hey, that's a steal. That's a steal.
The biggest shot of the game.
He hits the first one, and that
Two big shots. Let this nigga.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Pass to Thompson. Money!
Points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call in this game?
$15 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Now Cunningham.
Bro, Trey Sharp let him put that bitch on his head. Yeah, let's get the stuff so he can go watch our game. Let's get the stuff so he can go watch our game.
And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
Three-pointer, Simon. Misses the tray.
We had a 22 game win streak. I'm gonna before I start the stream up later, I'm gonna make sure I count and make sure it's a 22 game win streak. But shit, 71 points, 8. Damn. Now I'm gonna go to hit that goal lead. Make sure I got the notifications on. I'll be back later after the Timberwolves on the Lakers game. They play at 9:30, so they'll be back by like 11:30 hours, 12 type shit. So yeah, it's gonna be a late night stream, but we're gonna be on for a minute. I'm out.